Hello everyone, my name is Jillian West and today I'm doing something a little bit different. I know that a lot of the love readings have to do with people who are already in a relationship or coming out of a relationship. So I want to do something for people who are just waiting to meet that right person, looking for a sign of when you guys will meet. And so I'm doing a pick a deck. And if you don't know how this works, what you're going to do is look at these 3 decks and see which one just calls you out. Tap into your own intuition. You can go by either the pink deck, the gold deck, and then this deck is my very first deck. Or you could go by the crystals. There's a rose quartz, a regular quartz, just like a clear quartz, or amethyst. You can also go by number. If you have an attachment to number 1, number 2, or number 3, then what I'm going to do is just shuffle those decks, start pulling cards, and look for what messages the cards have for you from the deck you've selected for who your soulmate might be, when you might meet them, how you might meet them. So just take a moment, look at these decks, decide which one is calling you out, and then we'll get right into this. All right, we're going to start with the first deck, the pink deck, and see which messages come through for you guys. All right. Ooh, bottom of the deck, we have paradise. This is that sun. Happy. It can also be seen as a sign that this person could live in a tropical location. You guys could meet on vacation. The timing might be in the summer. We'll see what other messages come through here. Ooh, okay, so we're getting the Empress. So the Empress is a card that represents that divine feminine. So that could be you or this other person's energy, but it's also one that deals with fertility. So you might have children, they might have children, you might start a family together. It's a pretty good sign that the relationship could lead to children or be blending families. This is somebody who has a lot of responsibilities on their shoulders. This is somebody who works really hard, takes duty very seriously. Yeah, we're getting lots of wands here. Okay, so we're getting the 8 of Wands and the 10 of Wands. This could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. What's interesting is the 9 of Pentacles. So the 9 of Pentacles is wealth. It is success. It's success on their own. This is somebody who has already created a life for themselves. They have that financial stability. They're just looking for somebody to share it with. Now the Wands is really interesting. This is somebody who wants to go after action. They're somebody who works hard and they play hard. Let's get some more insight into this. A hopeless romantic, they're going to be into grand gestures. This is sometimes seen as the Prince Charming or Dream Girl card. It's somebody who they have that desire to do those classic grand romantic gestures. So this is interesting. This is somebody who may have already experienced a divorce, or they were in a long-term relationship that they're getting out of. Oh yeah, we're getting the Emperor and with the Empress in the same reading. This is power couple energy. And again, the Emperor with the 9 of Pentacles, this is somebody who is financially successful. This is that 6'5", blue eyes, works in finance, trust fund. This is somebody who has wealth. They are successful. They're also in a leadership position. So again, I'm seeing this power couple dynamic. But what's interesting is that there's also this soft side to it, because with the Empress, that's that divine feminine nurturing. The Knight of Cups is also very sweet. Yeah, so once again, so we're getting this Emperor, which could be a Aries card, right? We're getting a lot of fire off this, and we're also getting somebody who may have been through a divorce. Now let's get some insight into when you guys might be meeting. or where. This is interesting because with the Four of Wands, again, we're getting this fire energy with the cups. So you guys could be a fire sign and a water sign. Obviously, there's a fitness element around this too. This person might take their health and wellness very seriously. And so you could meet them in a gym, walking around a lake, going for a hike. Fitness might be something that they take seriously. Again, they feel like somebody who works hard and plays hard. They're also somebody who has had a significant loss. So again, single moms, single dads, divorcees, fitness. That's what I would be looking for if I were on dating apps. That is the signs. I'm going to get one final message on this. So this is a Capricorn card. So there could be, which also, when you think about that, that energy of somebody who works really hard and plays hard, somebody who takes their finances and career very seriously, also fitness, that's Capricorn. That's very Capricorn. It's also very Aries, so it could be either, but also this could be a very lustful relationship. This is somebody you might be very attracted to. Think again, 6'5", blue eyes, finance, you know what I mean? Not that that necessarily has to be your type. I just mean that this person very well might be like, go back to like that, like they might even remind you of your childhood crush. So those are things I would be looking for. I hope this reading gave you clarity, and I'm going to go into the next deck. All right, let's get into the gold deck. So if you selected the gold deck, then this reading is for you. We'll see what messages come through on who your soulmate might be, when you might meet them. Ooh, bottom of the deck. It's a Capricorn card. So it could be a Capricorn, but I'm not going to narrow it down that much. It also could just be somebody who is very physically attractive and has that kind of quality where you're very drawn to them in an intimate way, I'll say. I'm saying they're probably going to be very sexy. Okay, so Six of Wands. This is somebody who has it all together, is very successful, but they aren't somebody who flaunts that. There's this humbleness to them. They take their work seriously, but they're also somebody who has patience. They're willing to watch things grow in their own time. I don't think this is somebody who ambition is the center of their identity. Nice, the Fool card. This is somebody who takes those leaps of faith. This could be somebody who's somewhat of a free spirit. Excuse me. They have a dog on this card. I try to look for those little messages. This could be a dog owner. This is somebody who also could be younger than you. This is somebody who jumps into things with both feet. Real romantic. But they also could have a side to them that they're an overthinker. They might be a worrier. Queen of Pentacles. They have stability. They care about the home. This is that earth energy, that Taurus energy. This is somebody who might keep a really nice home. Having a clean home, organized, is important to them. They would much rather stay at home, watch a movie. They like that cozy. They're going to invite you over to make a meal. They might want to cook for you. That is their love language, is going to be that. I don't see this as somebody, even though the Pentacles does represent wealth and abundance, and the Queen is obviously a regal figure here, and it could be a man or a woman. The energy off the entirety of this is just somebody who wants a cozy home, the cozy house, fireplace going. Let's both read a book. Let's watch a movie together. Let's go to the farmer's market, get some fresh flowers to put on the table. Ace of Swords. This could be somebody you already know. This could be somebody you had a flirty moment with, some kind of little talking stage, something that started and then ended, or it could be a friend that you always kind of had feelings for. It's somebody who you've already had some kind of connection with. Again, that stability, that Four of Wands, and this is twin flame energy. So again, there's abundance with that garland. But the Four of Wands is another card where, yes, there's a castle in it. Yes, there's this abundant garland, but it's not about that for this person. This is about the connection of two people. They're happy to be together. The Wands is very celebratory. It's fun. It's wanting to be around other people. Again, this is somebody who might be really into having a dinner party. This is a wedding, but even though they have this money, right? They have this castle. They're having this very casual outdoor wedding, if you believe that that's what's being represented here with the bouquets and the two people. People view it a few different ways. But again, this is somebody where even if they are financially well off, they don't care about luxury. They care about comfort. Wow, they're really courageous though. Around, especially if they do struggle with like mental health issues like anxiety. And again, with that Ace of Swords, that would make sense. They're very strong about it though. It just means that their life might look a little bit different. They might not be the most outgoing. They might be more introverted. They might be more interested on that one-on-one connection with you. Yeah, they are hardworking. And again, I'm getting a lot of earth signs off this. So this could be Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. They're hardworking. They are willing to, this is again that humbleness. The Eight of Pentacles is sometimes called the apprentice because they're willing to learn from others. Nope, there we go. More Pentacles energy here. So Ace of Swords in reverse and then into the Ace of Pentacles. Lots of Pentacles. This is somebody you could know from work. That would make sense because there's already this connection. So this is somebody that you could know through work, a creative project, something where you're collaborating with other people. Ooh, again, but they do have anxiety. That's okay. They seem to handle it really well, especially with that courage, the strength card there. But I would be sensitive to that. Oh yeah, what do we get? Three of Pentacles again. That's that work. That's that collaborating. That's those people who come together to work on some kind of project. This can be somebody you meet in a work setting. Somebody that there is that connection already there though. That's very interesting. All right, I'm going to get some insight into when this connection is going to be happening. We get more Pentacles. Again, I'm getting earth sign off this. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. You're going to have to be patient here. Again, the Page of Pentacles in reverse means that there's somebody who wants to make an offer, but they're holding back. Hangman is some stagnancy. So again, you might have to give them some time here. Yeah, then we have Three of Wands. So they're at this kind of crossroads in their life. They're deciding which direction they're going. They may be working on things, getting their life in order. So it could take some time. Looking at numbers here, I'm seeing the number 12 and 21. That's the reverse. I could see this being a December thing. That's how long I'm thinking, like it could be some time. But to end on the world, that is that everything's going to come together. That is that building a life where you're successful in all the areas of life, in finance, home, love, career, all of it comes together. And so it feels like this is somebody who will be worth the wait. All right. Thank you for watching, and I'm going to get into that last deck. All right, let's get to that last deck. This is the third deck, the one that is my very first deck, represented by the amethyst. We'll see what messages come in for you. I'm going to adjust my microphone a little. I want to keep it out of frame, but also so it works. All right, let's get into this and see what messages come up for you, when you might meet your person, some qualities to look for. Two of Pentacles. That's interesting. I'll see. And then we're getting Two of Wands. Yep, this is somebody who has recently come out of a relationship. Now this is somebody who has a very protective, they're protective of themselves, but they've learned from the past. They've gained this wisdom. Now they're making better decisions. They're making more thoughtful decisions. Yeah, what I say, then comes up the Two of Swords. Difficult decision, weighing out options. This is interesting. This might be somebody who you meet when they're still in a relationship. You might meet them right as they're coming out of a relationship, the Ten of Swords. Yeah. This is somebody who's going to want to be very generous with you. They might take some time to just focus on themselves, but then they want to be very giving. And then we get the Magician. This is somebody who has a lot of different crafts and abilities. I would look for somebody who, a jack of all trade, or a quote unquote Jill of all trade. Somebody who, wow, it's like, oh my gosh, you can, you hike and you play the guitar and you're an artist and you're a writer the Magician is somebody who can manifest and create in their life in so many different ways. This is somebody who's very multifaceted. This is funny. This is somebody who could get bored very easily, not necessarily in the relationship, but I just mean they're going to surprise you with all the amount, again, with this, like, they have all these different interests. They're going to surprise you with all the different things that they've done in their life, because I don't see this as being somebody who just, like, I picked one career and I stuck with it for 40 years. This is somebody who's lived a lot of life. They want to try everything. This is not going to be somebody who's a picky eater. This is going to be somebody who wants to try all the different kinds of foods. Yeah, and then we get the World, which is exactly that kind of. This is somebody who just really enjoys life, and they're very. The Magician is unique in that it has the wand, the sword, the cup, the pentacle. So they're successful in all those areas. The World is very similar in that way, where it's all the areas of life. They're very balanced. They're very complete. It's somebody who truly enjoys living life and appreciates, has gratitude for being alive. Yeah, again, a traveler, somebody who wants to see everything, try everything. Yeah, so I have a feeling you'll meet them right when they're getting out of a relationship. And that can come with with challenges for a lot of people. We're getting all that two energy, that hard decision. They're coming out of something. But I feel like this is a person that would be able to cope with that, because, again, they like to try new things. I don't mean in like a betrayal way. I don't necessarily mean like in an open polyamorous relationship way. I just mean that because they love life so much, and because they seem like somebody who they'll just look at it as, that was one chapter and now I'm coming into this new chapter. We're getting a lot of fire signs off this. What else are we getting here? A little bit of air. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Temperance in reverse. I would just be mindful about they might have a tendency to overdo it. Remember when I was talking about getting bored easily? I would just be careful about that they don't. You're going to have to slow them down a little, I think. I almost get the vibes like this person might have ADHD. Somebody who can go. I want to try everything. They just love life, and there's this curiosity, and they might need somebody in order to create that balance who kind of chills them out a little. Yeah, so we're getting the Hierophant, and that could be where you come in. There's this, somebody who follows a more structured life is going to bring some stability to them, some traditions, and traditions are beautiful. Like, as much as it's beautiful to try all these different things, it's also wonderful to have those traditions in place where you're, every year we do the same thing on Christmas. Every year we do the same thing, right? And so I feel like that's something you're going to offer them. Interesting. This is the moon. This is somebody you might almost like have. This is very specific. When I see the Hierophant with the moon, it feels like this is somebody that you'll feel this instant connection with. Like you'll just know that intuition, something's going to, like you may even like have a dream about them before you meet them, kind of thing. Like there's a spirituality around it. Like this is like you know them from a past life. You're just going to know. All right, let's get into some information about when you might be meeting them, how you might be meeting them. Oh, so this is somebody who might be from another country. There could be a cultural difference here. This is also somebody you meet while traveling. Again, we're getting fire off this. Yeah, definitely. When I see the Five of Swords, this is going to be somebody coming out of a relationship. You're going to be meeting them at a time where they might even be like separated, but not fully divorced, or somebody who is coming out of a very long-term relationship where a lot of people might be like, ooh, but you're going to have that moon moment, that Hierophant, that inner knowing where you're just going to be like, I just feel like I know this person. I don't want to say love at first sight. It's more like invisible string. Again, we're getting this dreaming. This idea that like you'll feel like you met them in a dream or something. But there's going to be a lot of, I think, the two of you learning from each other, this like all this variety that you're going to bring to each other's lives. And this is a new person you haven't met. This is, and they could be, again, an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. I would look for that. But this is somebody who is brand new. Ace is brand new. Again, we're getting this like mental clarity, this like breakthrough moment. I do think this will be you'll meet them and you'll know. Like by the second date, you'll be like, I know that's my person. All right, I'm going to get one more message on this, then I'll wrap it up. Seven of Swords, again, there's a lot of Aquarius in this. I don't know if you're an Aquarius. We're getting a lot of fire too. Some water with Pisces. But let's see. Yeah, this is somebody who's going to surprise you. This is somebody who is going to make you rethink your approach to life, and you're also going to make them rethink their approach to life. I do think this is somebody who it might surprise you, like they deviate from your past relationship type. It might catch you off guard. However, I have a feeling you'll know almost instantly. And as far as timing goes, let's see here. What are we seeing? Timing of the year. I feel like, I want to say, but we just had spring. It feels like it could be next spring. But it also, since we're in spring right now, it could be happening quite soon. So I would say either this spring or this time next year. All right, I hope these readings gave you clarity, gave you some insight. You'll have to keep me updated if it resonates, especially in the future. So save this video. All right, you guys, thank you for watching.